With the opioid epidemic claiming thousands of lives each year, KCRA is teaming up with the DEA for the National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day. That's coming up this Saturday. It's your chance to turn in any expired, unwanted, or just unused medications. It's also free, and each drop-off location is secure. But as KCRA 3's Kathy Park shows us, there are places where you can go right now if you want to drop off medications.
Pucci's Pharmacy in Sacramento fills hundreds of prescriptions every day. And owner Clint Hopkins says most, but not all, of that medication will be used. And Pucci's customers wanted a safe and secure way to get rid of those unused or expired drugs.
It was really just the right thing to do for the community, give them a place to dispose of meds properly so that they don't end up in the wrong hands in the community where they get abused or sold.
Pucci's is the latest pharmacy in the Sacramento area to join the Don't Rush to Flush campaign and install a drug take-back bin. Keeping drugs out of the wrong hands is critical to stopping the drug addiction cycle. But Hopkins says it's just as important to keep drugs out of our landfills and water systems.
There's some kind of medications that you just don't want in the garbage. You know, antineoplastic chemotherapy type drugs. Some things you don't want them in the environment. We really need to dispose of those in the proper way.
Heidi Sanborn is the executive director of the California Product Stewardship Council, or CPSC. She helped Pucci's Pharmacy get their bin.
What we found is you have to make it free and convenient for people to participate in collection programs, and the more we can get into pharmacies like this, the more convenient it is and the more they'll be used.
This drug drop-off bin accepts controlled medications like opioids or anti-anxiety medications, as well as non-controlled prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. You can even drop off pet medications.
We can take everything except for needles.
The bin was paid for with the grant, but Hopkins has to pay to have the drugs picked up and destroyed, something he would like to see changed.
The drug manufacturers, insurance companies, they're not paying for this service. This is something that burdens on the pharmacy, and we'd really like to get some legislation in place to put some of this cost share back on the people that are really making the profits here, which are the drug companies and the insurance companies.
Until that happens, Pucci's and other collection points will have to cover the costs. And if you have any medication from opioids to allergy pills in your house, Sanborn says keep them locked up.
We know one thing for sure, that 70% of kids who start on their drug addiction path are starting by getting those drugs from friends and family who have left them in the home and not locked them up.
Kathy Park, KCRA 3 News.
The National Drug Take-Back Day is coming up again. It's this Saturday, October 28th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. In addition to the Drug Take-Back Day locations, there are some permanent drop-off prescription sites throughout the region, and you can find them under the State of Addiction tab on our KCRA 3